This is my journal, and with the CD here called The World is Waiting for You, Cosmic Cliff Notes for the Ride. And it's filled with illustrations, with songs, 13 songs, sorry it's backwards, lyrics, and questions for the journal section. And it features 12 songs from my first 3 albums, kind of the best of, the most used songs that spiritual centers have used, nonprofit organizations, life coaches that they've used in their work. And this is a really special, the word is not product, it's a really special journal and music to me, because they really capture some of those songs that have been pivotal in my own life. And I'll just point out a few here just to let you know. So for instance, which is why I'm sharing these songs, so you can know more about it and see maybe how they may be the perfect gift for for anyone, but I've seen people buy this for graduates, for young folks, for those young at heart. I've seen some life coaches buy this for their clients. So I think many ways for it to be an inspiration. So for instance, it has Don't Let the Music Die, which gosh, it's my song. It's a song I wrote for me unknowingly about not letting the music die. I had a lot of stage fright around my music. I've tried to give up many times, and this song really was the song I shared, and it created this moment that changed my life, that made it clear to me that music was something I had to do. So that's been a moving song for many people that have had, for whatever reason, their music, their singing, their creativity shut down because of for whatever reason or experience they had, that about reclaiming their freedom and their joy to do what they love. So that's Don't Let the Music Die. My song Kumbaya is not like your normal Kumbaya. And I like to call it my law of attraction song. It was a song I wrote about figuring out this universal principle that whatever you put into the universe, whatever thoughts and feelings you held about life and about what you could have, that's what you get back, that the universe is this big copy machine giving you back what you think about it, what you truly think and feel about it. And it was a pivotal song for me that I shared. Again, I kind of not on purpose found myself at the Living Enrichment Center and with David York and Mary Morrissey, and they took a chance on a girl who didn't know any better, who just said, "Hey, I'm going to be here for a conference. Can I sing?" Not knowing at all the power and the magnitude of their ministry. And I sang this one song, Kumbaya, my law of attraction song. And Mary quoted one of my lyrics: "If you come from need, then need will be the seed of your story." I remember being in the audience going like, "Oh my gosh, you just, quoted my lyrics." And the impact of that song, not only did it reach about 3,000 people that day, it impacted me because I'd found my tribe. I sold more CDs in that one morning than I sold in a year. So talk about, finding your calling. So that's Kumbaya, and associated with that is Called to Be, a song that I know spiritual centers have used around the country, and that a number of ordinations have used, or they've used in ordinations. I don't know, I'm having a hard time saying that word. Called to Be is somewhere in here. And I wrote that initially for the Living Enrichment Center's, I think, Adventure in Faith series. And it really marked my finding my calling. And it's been a song that I'm, really proud to say has helped to mark that special moment for people too, stepping into their calling. So Called to Be. Let's see what else I have. Colors of Praise is a song also that's been used around the country. A really upbeat song about celebrating the many flavors and colors that people bring to their organizations, to their spiritual centers. And it was written, believe it or not, with a group of amazing youth that I had not only met, but that I was teaching at the Covenant Presbyterian here in Long Beach. And I promise I'll find it. Colors of Praise with the lyrics here. And we wrote this song together, and who knew it would turn into this song that would be used in many different events and many different spiritual centers. So that's on there too. And I'll just end with The World is Waiting for You, which is the title, The World is Waiting for You. A song about that moment when I went to my first conference, of uplifting thinking and of heart and spirituality. And Neil Donald Walsh was there, who was, to me, a rock star, because I'd read Conversations with God and they'd really impacted my life. I remember sitting in that audience and watching Neil walk down the stairs, and I swear he was looking right at me when he said, "What if you are the first domino to fall?" And I was like, me? Is he looking at me? And he was looking at me, but really talking to everyone in that audience, saying, what I got from it was that, what if I'm the first domino to fall? Meaning, like, what if what I'm supposed to do, the next step I was supposed to take, the next yes I was going to give, was the pivotal yes, the pivotal decision that would then allow for all these other amazing things to happen, the other dominoes of love and empowerment to happen, that I needed to say my yes, so all these other amazing things could happen. So that really is my belief, that the world is waiting for you, for your message, for your light, no matter how big or small. I think it just means that it's waiting for you to just say yes to your bigger life, say yes to the bigger, fuller expression of who you are. And that's really what the intention is of this sharing, this journal. And it's finished with a newer song, which is not on my first 3 albums, called Stand Together, that I wrote with Harold Payne. And again, another song that has actually been around the world to celebrate communities, interfaith leaders coming together and again joining as one to make our planet a better place. So this little journal has a lot of heart, and my biggest wish is that it can support you and support your friends, your clients, with uplifting music that affirms the truth of who they are. So this is The World is Waiting for You. Thanks for listening.